Today we're looking at the Thanksgiving dinner vlog and what appears to be the start of daily vlogs, which I've seen some people say is her transitioning to the start of Vlogmas. So this will be my first Vlogmas making commentary, so I'm curious to see how it goes. So let's get into it.
Hello, hi, I am on the Titanic. So,
All right.
yeah, it's pretty nice out here. I've seen some whales. It's kind of
Looks like
frigid.
she's made
I met
some
a guy named
decent
Jack. He's been
progress on
flirting
the
with me,
Titanic
so
already.
love that for me. Y'all, I'm losing my mind. So, that's my medicine from today. I want to show you. Actually, no, that was my medicine from yesterday. I want you guys to be here for this part. I'm nowhere near done. I'm still on box 1, but they finally want me to connect these two pieces. So I wanted to do it with you guys. I'm surprised Rarity hasn't came over
You
here
know,
to sign
for
the coffee.
such an
All right,
expensive Lego, I
so it
thought it
wants
was going to
me
be
to
more
hook it. I'm a
detailed.
construction worker, bro.
Like
Like, I
maybe
just
a
built the
lot of the
Titanic.
detail
I
comes
mean,
in
this is only about
towards the
1/4 of the way
end,
done,
but
but look at
the
it.
pieces look,
Whoa, I'm trying to
ooh,
decide, like,
okay,
is the
yeah,
staircases, the
maybe, yeah,
elevator,
I
like,
was wrong.
what are we doing here? Wow. So today's weigh-in is 504.8, which I'm really happy about. And no, I did not go poop. TMI, but people love to say when I lose weight, it's just because. Hi, baby guru. I'm currently watching H3.
I actually learned today in a TikTok that cats can smell your emotional state or something. Like I'm probably saying that wrong, but basically cats can smell and see or something like they can see your central nervous system or something. I don't basically the TLDR of the TikTok was that your cats can smell when you're depressed. And that's why sometimes certain cats will come up to you when you're feeling down in a similar way that like a dog would.
See that in the background? And she decided to pay me a visit. Hello, hello. This is Twinkie's spot. Yeah, right next to me at my desk. Hi, baby guru. She loves her belly rub.
I've also been seeing a lot of TikToks lately talking about dog behaviors and interpreting dog behaviors from people who have gone to school and learned about body language. And one of the things that I can say is that one thing that I've learned is dogs deal with a lot of our shit just because they don't feel like confrontation. So like here, Twinkie is averting her gaze, she's accepting the pets, but she clearly doesn't want to be touched. She just kind of she wants to vibe next to her person. And dogs and cats are similar in that way where some dogs just don't want to be pet and they don't want to be touched, but they tolerate it because like that's what's expected of them. Because they're because we as people aren't doing enough to learn our dog's body language. My oldest dog is actually 12, and it wasn't until this year learning that on TikTok, I like how to spot like signs of like quiet compliance, I think it was what it was called. I realized that she generally doesn't want to be pet. She wants to be near us, like she wants to lay near us, but like she doesn't want to be, like hugged or pet 90% of the time. Like she will seek us out, she will come over and put her head on my lap or nuzzle my hand to get attention, but for the most part she just wants to lay next to me.
Rubbed. Or pat like this. Oh, let's cover you up. Okay. I don't know.
See, she's just, Twinkie's just accepting that like she's being treated like a baby, but you could see she was giving some calming signals. She was licking her lips a little bit and giving, submissive poses. She tolerates Amberlynn, but for the most part, it just seems like she wants to just vibe. I'm not saying that she doesn't like Amberlynn. Like I've said previously, like it's clear that Twinkie does like her, but it just, especially when you have like a little dog, like a little toy dog, it's so difficult to keep in your mind that they need to be treated as if they were a big dog. You can't babyfy them because they're tiny. They're still an animal and they still have feelings and they still deserve respect. And so it's our responsibility as pet owners to take the steps to understand our dog's personalities and work with their personality instead of saying, "Oh, I want a lap dog," or "Oh, I want a purse dog," because not every dog is going to have the personality to do that.
I am about to wrap another gift for Feline, and I think I'm gonna use this little bit of wrapping paper. Isn't it so cute? I need to go back to the good old Target and get more wrapping paper because that is where it's at. Target has the best wrapping paper. All right, December 5th is wrapped.
I
I did
feel
so
like
bad. I cut it too
wrapping
small, but
paper
I'm
at
gonna cut out
Target
a
would be like
square to tape on top because
super
the gift is
overpriced.
being revealed. In short, if you guys didn't watch the last vlog, we're gonna be opening gifts every day of Vlogmas. We were gonna do it regardless, but we figured it'd be fun. Part of Vlogmas. We're gonna go back and forth. She opens one, I open one. We swap days. For the last 5.
I mean, the only thing that could actually make that worth watching is if Feline has agreed to actually be in the videos. I've said this numerous times. Everybody has said it, her followers, other creators. Nobody wants to watch a faceless person open videos. We don't want to get to know a faceless person. You know, like it's cool that Amberlynn's in a relationship and it's cool that she's happy, but nobody cares about this person because we don't know anything about her. And it feels absolutely ridiculous that she thinks that people are actually going to turn out in the numbers to watch the vlogs where it's not her opening up a gift, it's wifey. You know, like it's weird.
5 days of Vlogmas, we both open gifts every day. Y'all, I'm deceased. I was watching H3's new podcast, and do you guys remember? This is a meme. This is me. Hi. I was reacting to a video. I don't remember which one. But I titled the video "Reacting to Me Lying," and it's now on H3's podcast, which is so funny with AB's faces on my face. Okay, living. But
I don't have any idea what I'm looking at here. I don't follow these people. I don't watch podcasts or listen to podcasts or any of that. I just don't want. I haven't. I guess I haven't found one that interests me. Like I did listen to like Magnus Archives for a while, but then I started listening to books on tape, and now it's just like, I'd rather listen to books on tape. I will say that it is kind of sad that she spends her own personal time watching videos about herself. That seems a little strange. Like if I was posting videos with my face like I do on TikTok and people were, making commentary channels and whatnot to talk about me, I don't think that I would ever want to see them. You know, I just it's strange to me that she like subscribes to and follows reaction channels so that she can hear what people are saying about her.
this meme has gone so far. Even Little Nas X had that meme on his Instagram at one point. That is just so funny. Hello. Okay, I'm not done with my makeup, okay? So don't come for me. I just had to show you. It is Thanksgiving today, so happy Thanksgiving. Me and Feline are spending it together here, just me and her. So it's like a little love fest here. I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm probably gonna make like stuffing and stuff because everything she's making, I have no idea how to make. So I'm gonna make the stuff that I know how to make because I don't want to butcher Thanksgiving. That would suck. Okay, so Feline has never tried French onion dip, and I love French onion dip. This isn't the brand.
How do you get to that age and never try French onion dip? I don't know if it's the angle, like how high up we are, but like this seems really low for a thermostat to be. I've never seen in every house that we've rented, it's always usually like around here. This is really low. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, that was just a weird little thing I noticed. I was like, what?
She's good. So there's only two of us, so we kept it simple. We have cabbage, mashed potatoes, stuffing, homemade baked mac and cheese. This is all homemade, by the way. But Feline has been wanting to make this for me for so long because she says she's really good at it. So I'm so excited to try it. It looks amazing. And then we have chicken instead of turkey.
Okay, so there is not a single vegetable here in this. Like, I mean, I guess, like, arguably you can say the cabbage is a vegetable, but, like, it doesn't have a whole lot of nutritional value, and it looks like they did, like, a pan fry or a pan cook or something. But then you've got potatoes, which is a starch, and stuffing, which is a starch that just looks like boxed stuffing that doesn't look like there's any like celery in it or anything. And then mac and cheese, which is more cheese and a starch. And then like the chicken looks a little rough. Like it's browned on the outsides but not on the middle. It's a little strange. Like I could understand, if you don't like turkey, getting a chicken. As a whole, this seems like a lot of food for two people, but it also seems like it's not a very nutritionally balanced meal. Like, where's the green bean casserole? Where's just some, like, steamed broccoli, even? Like, it's nice that they had a good time, but it doesn't seem like Wifey wanted a well-rounded meal for the two of them because, like, I'm assuming, like, when you sit down, when you start planning out a Thanksgiving meal, you plan the dishes first, and then you have to figure out the ingredients for each of the dishes. So it just seems weird to me that nobody was like, oh, maybe we should do a vegetable. Like they were just like potatoes and stuffing and mac and cheese for some reason, but then also cabbage, which is a strange inclusion to the entire situation.
Instead of turkey or ham or anything like that. So this is what we're having. So I'm about to make my Thanksgiving dinner plate. Here it is. There's my plate. A little bit of everything, but my favorite.
Yeah, see, it just doesn't. You can sit here and say like, "Oh, this doesn't look healthy at all," but like not all food needs to be healthy. Not every meal needs to be a completely balanced meal. It just seems weird to me that you wouldn't include some sort of vegetable, even if it was just celery in the stuffing. And also this looks very dry. Like the baked mac and cheese doesn't look too bad, but with your mashed potatoes, like where's the gravy? Where's like the butter or anything like that. It looks very dry.
Part of Thanksgiving is stuffing, so I have quite a bit of that, and I have a feeling I'm gonna love it. Rarity, you better get off of that tree there. Worked a little bit on my Lego today. You guys, I'm getting too much done too quickly, but I am addicted. I'm having so much fun with it. So here I just did the sides. Look. Okay, it's literally been like 10 minutes since my last clip, but I have officially decided daily vlogs have started. So when you guys see this one, this is the third daily vlog that I've uploaded, and I'm gonna daily vlog until December 25th. So the last video you guys will see, based on Vlogmas rules, will be a video on the 25th, which will be my 24th, my Christmas Eve video. A real New Year's coming up in a month. Oh my god, I love a New Year. You guys know that. You guys know I love my resolutions that I fail. I just love goals. I love numbers. I love lists. I just love all of that. I don't know, just some people's personalities and who they are. They just love lists and goal making. That's just how I've always been. Like I love paper and just the aspect of like numbers. And I've been like,
I mean, I like lists. I like goal making, but I also I had to learn how to reel it in a little bit. So when my husband and I got together, one of the things that so like backing up, we knew each other in high school. He had a crush on me. I was going through an extremely rough time. I was not really looking for anything serious because I couldn't trust men. So, I ended up getting pregnant and had my son, and then about 5 years later he kind of popped back up into my life and was just like, you should leave him because, he's not a good person and he's not, he did, so we ended up getting together. And one of the things that we did is because we both struggle with depression and we struggle with like feelings of like loneliness and like, oh, nothing matters. We sat down and we made like a 10-year plan and then a 5-year plan and then a 1-year plan. And so it just kind of became a habit of every year at the end of the year, we sit down and kind of go, this is what we accomplished this year, and this is what we want to do next year. And all of the singular year plans are all working towards the 5-year goal, the 10-year goal. So getting this property and getting our own house was our 10-year plan. We've been married for 6 years. We're actually 4 years ahead of schedule on that. So when she says that she loves making lists and she loves making plans, like I totally agree with that. I totally vibe with that. Like I actually have on my computer, I have spreadsheets and I'm actually using Figma using Figma and using aerial shots of our property to create sections for our, future homestead. I literally have a document called the homestead, like our homestead manifesto on my computer. I've been bookmarking like, house maintenance things and things that you need to check. I'm on like a home maintenance schedule and I know what needs to be checked. I know how to drain the water heater. I know how to maintain the furnace and things like that. And those are the kind of lists that I make now. But whereas like Amber is like she's more of like a dreamer. She makes lists like, "Oh wow, it would be nice to get, to get this or to go visit here or to go, traveling." Realistically speaking, as a lower middle class family in America with two children, like we would love to travel, but it's not something that's going to be an option for us. She journals and she's a dreamer, but I believe that she needs to kind of reel it in. Like this whole rambling rant has just been about like trying to show you how I'm connecting to what she's saying and, using my own experiences. I'm connecting to what she's saying, but I'm also recognizing that you get to a certain point in your life where you need to start setting realistic goals. And I'm not sure that she's actually setting realistic goals for a lot of stuff in her life.
like that since I was a little girl. Anyways, but while we're here, let's do my weigh-in for today. So as you can see, I weighed in at 505.0. Today is day 22 of weighing in. Can you believe that I've done it for this long?
All right, so that one was a short and sweet video today. Let's see what happens tomorrow.